Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that the world you have always known is beginning to unravel. The lights still work. The internet is still online. Stores are still open. But something feels different. Prices are rising. Trust is falling. Institutions seem weaker. People are divided. The future suddenly feels uncertain. Now imagine living in ancient Rome, or the final years of the British Empire, or among the Maya civilization before its decline. The people who lived through those eras didn't wake up one morning and say, "Today, our civilization collapses." No, collapse is rarely sudden. It happens slowly, almost invisibly, until one day, everyone realizes that the world they took for granted is gone. Throughout history, powerful civilizations have risen, dominated their age, and then disappeared. The question is not whether civilizations can collapse. History has already answered that. The real question is, could modern society be next? And if so, are there warning signs we should be paying attention to right now? Let's find out. One of the greatest mistakes people make is assuming that the world they know will always exist. Every generation tends to believe its civilization is permanent. The Romans thought Rome would last forever. The British believed the sun would never set on their empire. The ancient Egyptians built monuments intended to endure for eternity. Yet today, they are chapters in history books. When a civilization reaches its peak, people often become convinced that their success is guaranteed. They see the wealth, the technology, the military power, the impressive buildings, and they assume the future will simply be more of the same. But history tells a different story. Success itself can create the conditions for decline, because prosperity often produces complacency, and complacency blinds societies to growing problems. It's like a homeowner who ignores a tiny crack in the foundation because the house still looks beautiful. The danger isn't visible until suddenly it is. If there is one civilization that fascinates people more than any other, it is Rome. At its height, the Roman Empire controlled vast territories across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Roman roads connected continents. Roman law influenced future nations. Roman engineering amazed the world. For centuries, Rome seemed unstoppable. Yet the empire eventually collapsed. Why? Many people assume it was because of barbarian invasions. But the truth is more complicated. The barbarians were not the cause. They were the final blow. The real problems had been growing for decades. Rome struggled with political corruption. Leaders fought for power rather than solving problems. Economic troubles intensified. The government debased its currency by reducing the silver content in coins. Inflation followed. Citizens lost confidence. Taxes increased. The gap between rich and poor widened. Military discipline weakened. Loyalty shifted from the empire to individual generals. Eventually, the system became fragile. Then external pressures arrived, and a civilization that once seemed invincible began to crumble. Rome teaches us something important. Civilizations usually collapse from internal weaknesses before external threats finish the job. Now, let's travel across the Atlantic. The Maya built magnificent cities deep within Central America. They developed advanced mathematics, created detailed calendars, constructed incredible architecture. For centuries, they flourished. Then many of their great cities were abandoned. Why? Researchers believe several factors contributed: environmental strain, deforestation, drought, resource depletion, population pressures, political conflict. None of these challenges alone may have caused collapse, but together they created a perfect storm. The Maya remind us that civilizations depend on systems: food systems, water systems, economic systems, social systems. When enough of those systems become stressed simultaneously, stability begins to disappear. Civilizations are stronger than individuals, but they are not stronger than reality. Fast forward to the 19th century. The British Empire was the most powerful empire on Earth. Its navy ruled the seas. Its industries fueled global trade. Its influence reached nearly every corner of the world. Many believed British dominance would continue indefinitely. Then history changed. 2 world wars drained resources. Economic competition increased. Colonies sought independence. The balance of global power shifted. The empire did not collapse overnight. Instead, it experienced a gradual decline. The lesson here is fascinating. Sometimes civilizations don't collapse dramatically. Sometimes they simply lose their position. They become weaker relative to rising competitors. Their influence shrinks. Their confidence fades. The world moves on. Power, it turns out, is never guaranteed. Now, let's talk about something uncomfortable. Comfort. Most people think comfort is a sign of success, and in many ways it is. But history suggests that excessive comfort can become dangerous. When life becomes easier, people often become less willing to sacrifice, less willing to endure hardship, less willing to think long-term. Imagine 2 generations. One generation struggles through poverty, war, or hardship. The next generation inherits prosperity. The first generation builds. The second enjoys. The third assumes abundance is normal. Eventually, fewer people remember what it took to create success in the first place. This pattern appears repeatedly throughout history. The Roman historian Livy warned about luxury. Philosophers throughout the ages worried about comfort replacing character. Because civilizations are not sustained by wealth alone. They are sustained by discipline, responsibility, work ethic, and shared purpose. When those qualities weaken, wealth cannot save a society forever. Many people believe modern civilization is different because of technology. After all, we have smartphones, artificial intelligence, global communication, medical breakthroughs. Surely we are too advanced to fail. But history offers a warning. Technology increases capability. It does not automatically increase wisdom. The Romans had advanced engineering. The Maya had advanced astronomy. The British had industrial technology. Every civilization believes its innovations make it unique, and they are unique. But technology cannot solve problems caused by human nature. Greed, corruption, division, short-sighted thinking. Technology is a tool. Whether it strengthens civilization or weakens it depends on how people use it. In some ways, technology connects us. In other ways, it isolates us. It gives us information, but not necessarily understanding. It creates convenience, but not necessarily character. Technology is powerful, yet it cannot replace the values that hold societies together. So what warning signs should we watch for today? History points to several recurring patterns. First, growing polarization. When citizens stop seeing each other as neighbors and begin seeing each other as enemies, societies become fragile. Second, declining trust. Trust is the invisible glue that holds civilizations together. Trust in institutions, trust in communities, trust in basic rules. When trust disappears, cooperation becomes difficult. Third, economic instability. History repeatedly shows that severe inequality, inflation, debt crises, and financial uncertainty create social tension. Fourth, loss of shared identity. Civilizations need something larger than individual interests, a common story, a common purpose, a sense of belonging. Without that, societies become collections of individuals rather than united communities. Fifth, cultural complacency. When people assume success is automatic, They stop protecting the foundations that created it. These warning signs do not guarantee collapse, but history suggests they deserve attention. At this point, you might be wondering, is modern civilization destined to collapse? Not necessarily. History is not a prophecy. It is a teacher. The purpose of studying past collapses is not to predict doom. It is to learn. Civilizations are not victims of fate. People make choices, and choices shape outcomes. Many societies have successfully adapted to crises. They reformed institutions, solved problems, renewed shared values, strengthened communities. The future is not predetermined. The fact that warning signs exist does not mean collapse is inevitable. It means action matters. Awareness matters. Leadership matters. Character matters. History gives us examples of failure, but it also gives us examples of resilience. Perhaps the most important lesson from history is this: civilizations rarely collapse because of a single event. They collapse because small problems are ignored for too long. The Romans didn't believe Rome would fall. The Maya didn't expect their cities to be abandoned. The British didn't imagine their empire would fade. Yet all of them discovered a timeless truth. No civilization is guaranteed permanence. Every generation inherits a world built by those who came before. And every generation must decide whether it will preserve that inheritance or squander it. Modern society possesses incredible advantages: technology, knowledge, resources, global communication. But none of those guarantees survival. The future depends on something far more important: the wisdom to learn from history. Because the greatest danger is not that civilizations collapse. The greatest danger is believing ours never could. So what do you think? Are we learning from the mistakes of the past, or are we repeating them? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more journeys through history, society, and civilization. Because sometimes the best way to understand the future is to study the past.